Okay, coming back. Gonna start a brand new run-through of Book of Hours. I have gotten one run-through done, in which I was forced into the world ending, unfortunately. But that was my first run-through, and I actually got to a major victory, so that's pretty nice, I think. So now we're gonna try again, actually knowing how to play the game, and see if this changes things. I imagine it will. Here we come. On the beach. There's been no librarian at Hush House since the fire. 7 years now. Suitable candidates are... I wish I could have read that entire thing. I did not. Here I am. Health, half drowned, in a book. Now we're in the tutorial. Let's get through this as quickly as possible. I think I want to go through... I wonder what happens if this times out. Do I just die? That'd be interesting. Doesn't work? Forget how to do this. In the title flats, I need help. Consider it? No, I need help. Storm. Scattered memories of the storm. Right? I can't get in, can't open the package. And my health is going. As I remember, a fisherman shows up, yeah? Well, let's just kind of sit here, poke around at things, see what happens, right? The settings carry over, right? More. We're going to try the half-stack skills, because I think I got it on this run. The goal on this run is to min-max skills. I want to make the perfect librarian. Still alive. What else do you have? Alive, approximately. No, we need to go somewhere. We need to get up the... We can't. We need guidance. Doesn't a fisherman show up? Pretty sure he does. I'm kind of interested to see what would happen if the health ticks out. Seems pretty unlikely though. But there's just nothing to do, right? Because you can't use that. And this just says, nope, can't do that. We've got a malady. We've got the shivers. Can't do anything with, oh, we can do this with the storm. Oh. Storm smashed the ship like an egg. Brought me here to Brancog. Here we have memory of chore, memory of fat, memory of shaft. I was offered Arab last time, wasn't I? Which I think I want to go with shaft this time. Can't get my thoughts straight. There's something in my hand. Alright. And then a memory of shaft. What remains of me? Words? Dreams? Instinct? Now we're gonna go for a knock run. All doors open to knock runs. Badoom. Nice. Shaft. Knock and forge. We got... we're gonna go the complete opposite of what I did last time. I didn't have, I remember I didn't have whist for a very long time. The soul's memory. There we go. So we will have shaft and whist. Excellent. An old friend's address. We got to go see Mr. Killy, the coffin maker. It's not Miss Killy. next time. I don't have any grail to offer. Here we have man coming. I want to open up the tidal flats before I get into the house. Must be nearby. Which way? Tidal flats? No. Consider the memory of fear. Should dry this book out. Nope. Talk of fear. Help. Cry for help? Maybe whimper for help? No. I can't put whist here. I have to put rose or heart. Huh. I wonder if this changes depending on what your first pick is. Alright, good. Been so long since I've been here. Okay. Fisherman's assistant. At last I see the light of the hurricane lamp bobbing the dock. Face glimmers in the lamp. Let's talk to him. Come no closer. What's thy business? Looking for Mr. Killy. Probably not gonna die, right? Probably. Mostly. And bing! Take ye up the cliffs then. What happens if I try to go over here though? No? I'll use the wrong sort. Need winter and moon. Well, Mr. Killy could do that, right? Excellent. Up we go. Glad it doesn't take very long, or you know, I might die. Ah, here we are. We can go out in the wars. But instead, we're gonna go here. Bang on the door. Oh, it's locked. Old friends addressed. Yeah, how about I? Mr. Killy struggles with the door. Alright, how about I try not to die? Nope. It's gonna take a bit. Mr. Killy constructed the bed himself. I rather fear with the same tools he uses to shape coffins. It's not a dry, comfortable bed. It's clean and warm. Oh, it's a memory of satisfaction. It's a test. Interesting. Ah, new day. So I need moon and winter to get to the beach. And the beach to get the key. Ah, I sit up talking with Mr. and Mrs. K. As the wind rattles the shutters and the fire shrugs its way emberward. I'm very hungry. Mrs. K's galettes are impossibly good. Mr. K pretends to grumble about foreign cooking. No one is convinced. Excellent. And we're here. I have no skill. I know nothing about nothing. Do I need skill to find the key? Alright, read the book. Dry the book out. I'm not going to carry it with me always this time. Can't clean anything if this book is dried off. So I need someone warmer, much warmer. So, the front room. Talk and speak with Mr. Killy. Topic of my book. Let's dry out a book. Mrs. Killy, gloomy as always, kind as ever, lights the kitchen fire and helps me dry the book, while Mr. Killy saws away in the next room. Birth always leaves marks, she opines. She carefully tucks fragments of muslin between the damp pages. There we go. It's a scarred book. Goatskin, antelope. Some scarred leather catches at my memory. I should know. Wonder why they can't tell us. Let's read my book. No, I don't have anything. Oh, unfortunate. So this is gonna be my day, eh? Can I just go take a walk? I cannot. I am not skilled enough to walk on the moor. My legs, they just don't work after a while. So over here, we have a mist-cloaked bridge. Every so often, someone builds a bridge to the Isle. Each bridge lasts 100 years, or 200. Then the sea disposes of it. This was built in 1890s. That makes it the newest bridge. That doesn't mean it's new. And to repair it, I need forge, or lantern, or sky. Which means I need... talk to the rector, I guess? No, he doesn't want to talk to me. And he doesn't want to talk to me. So, I'm just kind of done with the day, right? There is nothing more to be done. Got our book all settled. It's a lovely world. We need to go get some help tomorrow. And the day is over. Maybe I could use these memories. I'd like to keep them. But there's nothing to do with it. Especially the Grail memory, which is... I mean, last playthrough, Grail was no problem at all at any point. Now it's going to be different, isn't it? I don't have anything to look at it with. Alright, good. So here I can speak with Mr. Killy. Just Mr. Killy. Alright, let's get Mr. Killy up. There's nothing more to put here, right? Alright, excellent. What do we got? Coffin maker, tamer of trees, worker of woods. You can open up the flats for me, yes? Well, we should probably not do this quite yet. Should probably go get introduced to the rector. There may even be crumpets. Reverend Timothy's tea goes cold while he expostulates about post-restoration politics and theorizes about the pagan traditions of the miners. Ah, got some mock gossip. Wonderful. Can we get the rector? We can. He just wants a donation, unfortunately, but I has no money. Oh, I suppose I could go and get a half shilling, right? Oh, it's locked. Oh, I have to get an introduction. Probably ought to have done that first before unlocking the rectory. But it's okay. We will get to the library soon. Very soon. So he needs money, and money comes from the tavern to begin with. He wants a whole shilling, I think. How much do you want? Wants 10, 12 pence. That's a high price, Reverend, for a man of so poor a soul as I. Alright, tomorrow we unlock the sweet bones. They don't like strangers around here. You might be from Numa. Right? Good. New day. Mr. Killy, mayn't we try again? Excellent. It's a nice sunny day. Wonderful area. Mr. Killy can help me. Introduce me down at the pub. I'm alright. There we go. Eventually the other patrons unbend enough to let me buy them a pint, and let me listen to them complain about the weather. I'll find a warmer welcome next time. And that happens to be right now, right? Go do some manual labor, or fixing and mending. 6 pence worth of odd jobs. Alright. Off we go. Now I'll get a whole shilling, which I should shove into the rector and have him fix the bridge for me. That's good. Slowly bringing everything online. There we go. Now go fix and mend some things. I'm a useful person, you see. Why is the place of power beneath the sheltering hand of His Majesty the King? Nice. Alright. So, I found a shilling. With the shilling, I can bring the rector to fix the bridge. He just needs one lantern, or one sky. I mean, a fisherman can do it as well. Any one of these people can. That's a task for tomorrow, and I want to use the rector since I didn't use him much last game. Quiet start. But soon we'll be in better shape. Excellent. Bright and early, go get Mr. Killy, right? Help me out, Mr. Killy. And over here, help me out, Reverend Timothy. Yes. You may have a shilling. He is not expensive help. Okie dokie. Easy, simple days. Hello, Rector. Ordained by the Church of the Unconquered Sun. His assistance and he's an introduction. So he can give me an introduction to Denzel. But I don't think so. Mr. Killy, could you please show me the tidal flats? And Rector Timothy, could you please... Wait, what? Oh, unlock one room at a time. You still have that restriction, eh? Is there a settings for time resetting? Every time. Like default speed. Disable seasonal content? Why would anyone want to do that? I don't know why anyone would want to do that. Oh. Yeah. Pop-ups should stay until I am done with them, right? And we'll see how that works. And it doesn't appear to be a default game speed setting, which is a bit of an oversight, I feel. I don't like setting it to max speed every single day. I would rather it not do this. I understand the purpose. It's just not a purpose for me. Now, can I find the key on the flats? There we go. I need knowledge. I'm too dumb to walk along the beach. That is shameful in the extreme, but what can I say? I can go for a swim? Yeah, go for a swim. Oh, I should have worked. Oh, I should have gone to work. Alright. Lodge at the gate. 2 forge, or knock, or heart. I can get into the place and make it habitable. I need assistance with that. Memory of salt. Alright, so I can't go get I need Mrs. Killy for this, right? No. I need Timothy or Denzel. And I don't have the money for either Denzel or Timothy. So I guess I just work tomorrow and raise funds and then go out the next day. I will unlock the library. Plan? Plan. You just spend a day in labor. It's a rainy day. Best to... Well, I'm probably not out inside. I'm probably getting very soaked at the moment. Unfortunate. But we got our money. Yep, fine. Fixing and mending things. Excellent work. Then, help with letters. Correspondence and arithmetic. There's no school in Brandkrug, and not everyone here knows their letters. I suppose I could have done it right then with the shilling I made. But I didn't do that. I just got another 6 pence. And tomorrow, I guess the Reverend? Pretty sure the Reverend. Alright, Reverend Tim. You can use either, so use the shaft, right? Put in a 6 pence. Appreciates the contribution. We're going to unlock Denzel. Good. Over here. He has some knock. Unlock that, please, Reverend Tim. I need you to make an introduction for me to Denzel. Oh wait, he won't? Mutual acquaintance marked with Edge, Forge, or Heart. Someone in a similar trade. Or can appeal to his secret passion for saffron cake. I can't get Denzel until I have Mrs. Killy in hand. Interesting how that works. I had the exact same thing except with the Rector last time. It has some neat symmetry to it. So it looks like the exact same game, huh? Oh, except the key is here now. That's different. I had to find the key on the beach last time. The gate of the great house. The walls of the house tower above me. I've been told that it was abandoned after a fire. There's no sign of any such thing. The building will need restoration, but is in better shape than I feared. Books are the memory that do not die. Well, open you up. Here we have Traveling at Night, my first book. And because I picked Knock, I can actually stand a chance of reading that. However, I probably need a Knock memory, right? Oh, that's serving there. I need to just toss out a whole bunch of these things that sit on top of the shelves. I need to be ruthless with shelf space this time. Like, here, you need to be thrown into the sea. First step. Excuse me. We are already at the point where we have to be ruthless. Into the sea with ye. Yes, let the sea take ye. Goodbye, good riddance, memory of loss. Whatever it was, it now isn't. The winter memory is nice. Can any of these rooms open with winter? Fortunately not. I've got winter and sky up, and I need lantern, which is Tim. Or I need lantern, which is Tim. These books are uncatalogued. I could also possibly read this first one if I could get the right memory. Like, I could go get a memory of salt with a swim, and that will get me to 3 knock. The problem is, I need, like, eureka moment. Aha. To read past that. I guess I have to risk it, right? But anyway, I need some money to get the pastor tomorrow. I wonder what the actual difference between a rector and a pastor is. Serena Blackwood. Oh, I have to think about you. I have to make sure I have the entire line of barons and librarians down. I do have a knock thing. I very much should try to read that book. I might give it a shot tomorrow, right? But I have to use my shaft to hire the rector, which is a shame. Oh, I have bread? That's a lot of everything. No, not a lot of everything. I have some tea. Oh, I should definitely make the tea, right? What's this? A reminder. Message from St. Rowan's Trust. Oh, I haven't yet replied to them. I have to find a writing desk. Right there, I think. And I have to write back to St. Rowan's in order to fully start my employment. So we have heart and sky, neither of which is really useful to me. I mean, sky takes care of half of that, full half of that, but I do not actually have the ability to capitalize on that. So we're gonna do nothing. We're gonna go hire the rector. That is step number 1. With my whist, keep the shaft. Alright, we'll see how this does. Good. We have, we are team knock, are we not? The Miss Killy was team, team Grail. Gatehouse stairs. No, this is the desk, and that's Solomon's desk. So this is good. We'll reply to our message there. Meanwhile, we're going to try to read the first book of Christopher Iliopoulos. Treaty. What can I put here? Just a thing. Afterward, towels. This should make a nice memory, right? What's this do? The waves erase me? It does nothing, essentially. Huh. I would have expected this to do something. Alright, so here we go. We have a way to increase sky and lantern, both of which are necessary. So it looks like the house is going to be an exact same layout, which I'm not hugely thrilled with. Okay, here's our target, Christopher Iliopoulos' work, which has defeated us so many times in the past. Oh, I can't read it here? That's strange. That's sad. And some memory, but no skill. Alright, this is going to be a kind of just shot in the dark, right? And then reply to St. Rowan's Trust. Oh, I have to add soul. Sucks. I'm moving a little fast, aren't I? 2 cards on this. We have add a memory. Well, I could have in 2 soul elements. So it's not going to work today. Yeah, not today. I needed brilliance. So this was a risk, and it was too much of a risk. I ought not have done this. I was reaching for the sky. Now I got a memory of fear. I can claim this bed too. I should have done that. Alright, anyway. Christopher Iliopoulos. I'll see you later. But tomorrow is more administrative stuff. We took a run at this. We will take another run at it later. We will learn to read. Alright, so now, step the first. Write a letter with, has to be the whist, huh? With this ink. This is Ugal ink. I'm here, but my situation is precarious. There's so much to do, not yet. So there's so much I do not know. Is there anything more you can tell me of the house, the locals, the pasts? Alright. Good work. Oh, it's a sunny day. We should probably do that. Once the letter is sent, they'll send money, right? Reluctant? Someone will provide not or soaked. The postmistress regards me with the chilly gaze of a goddess image in an ancient hill shrine. The librarian, says she. Yes, I have something for you. Wait here, please. Postmistress. Oh, it's almost already night. I just let that go, huh? So the librarian, Hush House, Brandkrug. Oh, money. Postmarked a week ago. There we go. Immediately goes back. Alright, so money no longer a pressing concern. Memory of Revelation. That's nice. I've got a ton of lantern if I had something to do with it, right? Guess I go get the pastor, eh? This is the best use for today. And offer him just a little money. Thank you. So the key is gone. We used the key and it vanished, and now it will appear on the beach. That's interesting. I need to regularly make use of the various collection areas now in this game, in this run through. Alright, Timothy, you're on that. And then I should claim this bed. And that's me. Now we're making progress. Critical progress? Yes. But altogether, just progress. I am, however, going a bit fast, I think. Early reading is all about the right place, the right weather. Ah, wonderful. I have a bed to save some memories. I probably could have saved one right then, but didn't do that. Another sunny day. Yeah, this is a good day to open that up. I mean, I can open up at any time with the Undertaker. So I guess rather meaningless when I say that. But nobody's sky. Well, except there's a fisherman probably, right? Go down to the bar, start waving down, traveling barber. No. No. Barber isn't who I'm looking for. But I can go get Mr. Killy and turn him into a sky person, because it's a sunny day. And then I'll probably decode some books, because I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to speak to Mr. Killy about the weather. Talking about the weather is a very practical activity here. Most British game ever. Should probably brew some tea. There you go. You're a sky. He was a pretty sky person before, huh? Huh. I never noticed that. Anyway, open this place up for me, Mr. Killy. And we are going to process books, right? With health, can't do health. So, can I brew tea with health? Yes. That is a good use of soul right there. I will surely use this tea eventually. Good. Oh, we have a book I cannot read. There's no way I can read that. Alright. Well, I'm also out of skill for the day. CNH Assam, second flush Assam. That's kind of not a great tea, is it? Alright, well, we have it. Like, when would I ever want to give this to people? Just one more lantern, I suppose? It'll come up eventually, right? Speaking of coming up, we have the telescope. Horomachistry trainer, which I use like twice. Is the best way to put it? Twice. More books. I wonder if the books are randomized. I wonder how much of this is randomized. It feels like the book is the most easy to randomize of all of them. Like, who's gonna have 12 rows? Oh, it's by Dr. Arun Peel. I know him. He's a nice guy. Huh. Put my journal here. Journal. Why can't I put my journal there? Guess it's not open yet? This whole area? Put skill? I forget how you open this up. So winter. Guess I have to get a skill before this will trigger. Anyway, new day. What sort of day do we have? That's the most important question. Clouds. Moth and moon. I can still get Mr. Killy to open that up. But I think instead what we're going to do today is just some quiet cataloging. So we're going to brew with my health. So we have that up and going. And we're going to see what these books are. So maybe I can read one day. Always be reading. 6. That's not right. No, I mean, okay, not right is such a strong way to put it. That is not convenient. And we have a pot of good tea. This is coffee. That's different. Alright. Serve appropriately. Bing. And you serve appropriately. Bing. We'll put those cups right there. Ready for whoever might come. This plant has to go away. I will not tolerate clutter on this run. Into the sea with the... Oh, I should remember to do that. Can I sleep on loss? Ah, another knock one. Alright. It's kind of the same book, so I should probably put it on the shelf. But one I can possibly read at some point. Alright. I sleep on my memory of loss? Doesn't look like it. Well, cloudy days, boring. Just work a little bit inside. Don't get too worked up. You get worked up, problems start happening. So the key just gets lost over and over. Alright. Moving on, moving on. Yep. Everything under control. Let's wait until a new day, new weather. Alright, good. What do we got? Fog will be most helpful. Alright, rain is not hugely helpful. Like, I can get into the walled garden by giving dandelion wine to... Okay. Okay, my plan ran out. First through threshold. I reached the threshold of the house proper. The librarians of the Curia were scholars of note. Some were potent adepts. From here I should proceed carefully. Alright. Like, well, I don't know why it tells me to go get assistance. I've been getting assistance this entire time. Who's down at the bar today? Barber? Moth and Rose, huh? Moth and Rose is still useless to me. So, Mr. Killy, I must edify... Well, I have to get him with whist. Then I'm supposed to edify him with whist. So what can I do? I need one more... winter. Is that in one of my drinks? I don't think so. Yeah. This is a day where I am blocked, question mark? Categorize more books? I suppose I can get anyone to be 3 Lantern. Just get Mr. Killy, give him a shot of coffee, make him look at that thing, and then shove him in the room. Or just have a cataloging day. Let's not burn resources. Let's just have a cataloging day, you know? There's no need to get all worked up. There's no need to rush ahead. Then, after this, Devoured Tantra. Don't know what to do with you. Interesting note that it's a new item. It doesn't go back on the shelf where it was. Yeah, I'm nowhere close to being able to read that. Start clearing shelves. Over there. Oh, there we go. Thirstleys, Ivories, and Lovelies, otherwise known as why you shouldn't hang around the Red Grail. This is scale, right? Let's go take a swim. And afterwards, I don't know what goes here. Just a thing, it says. Afterwards, a candle. Maybe there was something more I could do with that. I could go work for some shillings. That seems... I had librarian stuff to do. And I got a memory of salt. Which hopefully I could save, right? Yeah. Dream on a memory. We will keep this memory of salt for tomorrow. And hopefully have more interesting weather. Oh, do that. Days pass quickly. Right. Another cloudy day. Ugh. There's nothing to be done on cloudy days. Probably could have used the barber, right? He was down at the pub. And so it's going to be just 1 rose. Which is not the right number of roses. Oh, and I didn't have a buff for it anyway. Yeah, serve this. I don't want to... That's it. I want to serve appropriately. Good. 1 glass. Good. So, what else do I do today? Read Christopher's book and hope? And then catalog another book? Yeah, let's do that. And my Shept, Memory of Salt. And I'll go for a swim in case it wants another memory. Right here. There we go. Afterward, towels, even though it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And then with my whist, we'll catalog another book, right? Now we're going to read. So we just kind of wait and see if I can actually break into Christopher's book even though it should give me just more knock, which I absolutely do not need. Alright, so we have comfort. Yeah, I could probably do that. And some brilliance, some brilliance. I might actually do this. A knock comfort. I am uncertain if I have one of these. Sky comfort, moon comfort. You're not knocky. No. Grail. None of these should be knockery. Maybe I should gather some flowers. So that's missing. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, can I do it? With some brilliance? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I did it. Both of them hit, I think. So we have actually read a book. Treatise on Underplaces. Herein, the 17th century mystic and antiquarian Claude Hersault describes the bounds, or underplaces, on the borders of dream. He warns that they shift over time. The walls of the manses, Hersault begins, are the size of starlight. Many of his directions are equally unhelpful, but uncommon relationships do emerge. A picaresque account of a journey through nightmare, interspersed with what might be partial rites. On the 18th ascent is the bud, on the 36th ascent the blossom. Then we have a memory of fear, very helpful, and our first skill. More knock, which we don't need. Well, I mean, it pairs with our skill, so with that we'll be able to read other books. Books lead to more books. Get a skill. Horns and ivories. Now I have to remember, do not level this one ever again. This is done. Because it has to go on the tree now, right? Huh. Okay, that was just in case right there. Why is this that I cannot put this here? What needs be done? Oh, I didn't read Traveling at Night. Huh. What needs be done to this? Oh, read the journal, I guess. I haven't finished with it. Pay more attention, it says. Anyway. This requires a different shelf. This is a bad shelf for it. There's too much stuff. We're going to put the laundry inside. We're going to put the drinks on the mantle here. And this is going to be our... Oh, this is a bad shelf too. Can't you put this up right? How can you be a librarian where you don't know how to use a bookshelf? Alright, I suppose, right? Is putting it on the table any better? No. I don't know how to use a bookshelf. Alright, moving on. Probably should have done this a long time ago, yeah? Alright, my journal, I'm sure of it. Oh, I found more shaft. As each page I turn is familiar, I begin to recall now why I came here. I understand my curse and redeem myself. More about your origin and your aspirations in your journal. You can now access the Tree of Wisdoms. Soul. Skill. Fear. Salt. I can master this mystery. Oh, it just needs some winter. Interesting. So I'm cursed, eh? Well, I can do that. So I need... I'm the archaeologist. I opened a tomb and found, too late, that it was a prison. The plague that I released is now my shadow. Or perhaps I am its reflection. It's too late to set matters right, but it's never too late to protect the future from the past. In Hush House, I can do no harm. Perhaps I can even make amends. I wonder why I got that background. Alright. Probably based on the second choice. Alright, making it through here. I'll have more moves for a day. Good. I've mastered this and gathered the lessons it concealed. The Sand-Scarred Journal. I am the librarian of Hush House. In this journal will record what arose from my crime and my curse. The archaeologist's dearest wish, and when they came to the house, was to record a history where the crime can be forgiven, or redefined. But you can complete the game by recording any history. You might wish to begin your studies with the Skolevsky list of things forbidden. Wolf stories and inks of containment. 3 lessons of inks of containment. That's significant. Okay, good. And bing, new skill. Boop. And I'll have to work on leveling this skill up, right? What kind of day do we have today? Sunny day. Oh, we have a visitor. Wolf stories. So I have knock and scale, winter and moon, and then more scale. So I just don't have a very wide amount. Order form from Cater and Harrow. What's going on in the world? I surely don't know, but someone will surely tell me. Alright, so it looks like it's time to take advantage of the sunny day and go open up Solomon Husher's. Wait, before we do anything, the game is about to really open up, right? Roots of memory. There are always choices, and there are always regrets. Alright, and now we get to put our skills on the tree, right? I can get more shaft, I can get some Arab. I'm going to go with getting Arab. I can get some health, or I can get some metal. We're getting some metal. We can get more Trist. We can get more Arab. More Trist, more Arab. So give us Miss Killy, I guess. So good. Look at all this. Game is moving forward, and the more the point, these are to never be leveled again. So these extra lessons just have to be sat on. Alright, perfect. And I could combine these probably nowhere right now. But the point is, it is time to get Reverend Tim. It is his day. Come here, Reverend Tim. Or Rector Tim. We must speak about the weather. Then I would like you to go to the house. Good. I bet you, if I go for a swim right now, get myself some salt, and then go over here and see Mrs. Killy. Mrs. Killy's always happy to help. Okay, good. Midwife's assistant. Oh, she doesn't have any knock. Wait a second. Oh, and I can't see him again. Maybe I can bring him up again? Anyway, Miss Killy, can you introduce me to Denzel? Mutual acquaintance will introduce me to Denzel the Smith. I might get 6 or even 10 words out of him, if I'm patient. Good. foresight. That's a good one. Right here we have our first person en route to the house. The affair of the Sandalwood Saint. Odd little image in the Church of Strasbourg has become a locus for wild claims of healing and haunting. When it comes to attention of the Church's hierarchy, they'll rule it miraculous or heretical, unless someone takes a hand before them. So he wants to know about, well, let's see if I can anticipate. We got scale and nectar, and he has interest in scale and nectar. So he's going to want a nectar book. And he can teach me crack track. He can teach me fusing. I very much wish I could learn from this man. Unfortunately, I have no book for him. So it's time to be cataloging, right? Can I save this foresight? Can. Nice. Think. Going for a swim is not what I want to do. I want to just catalog all these books. Hopefully I have something for him. Right? This is how I'm going to spend the rest of my day. Good. We have an enormous forge book. Then over here we have Solomon Huscher's study, which is all sorts of stuff, but nothing I'm really interested in. Is this new? Has it always been there? I imagine it's always been there. And I've got a memory assault. Doesn't help me at all. We have a winter book, which is again not good for me. I'm at the beginnings of being able to read that, but not enough. I need to catalog like the wind. No, I need a nectar book. Those are hard to come by just on their own. I shove you in a bed. You can't go there. No, I have to unlock the bedroom first. No. Not sure I'm going to be able to do anything for this man. I don't need a soul card for him. So I think I'm probably just going to disappoint this individual, right? I have tomorrow. I have some time. No. It's not a difficult one, but it's also one I can't read at the moment. And I can't read that, so it's going to be a race, right? Will I get lucky so I can get 2 more books, right? And hope it's something that he wants. Sunny day. Well, I could probably open up Solomon's bed and maybe chuck him in there, right? No. Speak with Mr. Kelly. So wait, I need 4 lantern or 4 winter. That's a job for... There's no time now. It'll take too long to open it up. Speak to Reverend Timothy about... Here, have some money. So it looks like I'm going to blow my first visitor. Yeah. Just more knock stuff. Knock, knock for days. Let's try to drag this out for as long as possible, right? Hopefully I'll find a nectar book, but it doesn't look likely. It don't use talk, because I need that. And, oh. Now, heart book though. Start one more. And in a few seconds here, now talk to him. Talk to him. Priest, diplomat, gardener, soft-voiced man with a very steady gaze. Bless you, and bless you the house you serve. Offer, consultant. The Saint Icon in Strasbourg. Apparently the candles are putting forth buds, and the vestry is haunted by pines. I've been asked for an opinion. Find nectar. No librarian. No librarian. My order, what's left of it, is not recognized by the church, but persons of good sense on either side of the doctrinal divide knows how to keep communications open. Sorry, every time it gets ecumenical, I find myself talking like this. I know someone who knows a more important someone. And I need Grail. I got one more shot to find a nectar book, and I got some doubts. Well, I got one more book, period. So this better be a nectar book. This is the wrong part of the library for that. Okay. Decisions time. What's this? Ambrosial? This is new. I don't remember you at all. I'd remember this. Fucking Adros Westcott's inventive, one might say pioneering, or indeed buccaneering, escapades into kitchencraft. So he wants nectar. And I'm not going to be able to do it for you, dude. There are no nectar books currently available, or, for that matter, existent in Hush House. I can do you Grail. I can do you Sky. I can do you Knock. But I cannot help you. No, this Grail book needs to go right there. Do your heart. But I cannot do you nectar. What is that? Fifth eye curse? Someone has unhelpfully placed a curse which may tear open the unwilling eye of the soul. Oh. Alright, that should probably be quarantined. There you go. Over on... Oh, that's the wrong book. I quarantined the wrong book. Solomon Husher's desk is now containment. Until such a time when that can be resolved, it stays there. Alright, so what can I give him? Give him a heart book, I suppose, and hope he's satisfied with it. Here, read the other line. This is not going to help you, though. Not recommended reading. As God wills, I suppose. Don't ask which God. Where'd the book go? Oh, it's right there. So I could have gotten a Splintria there, which I could have used to get more languages, but I didn't. So I am very sad. Well, the good news is I cataloged a bunch of books. Now I have 6 Sky, so if I ever get a massive storm, maybe I can read that Sky book. I've got 6 Moon. I don't think I can do any Moon. Maybe I can do Moon. Alright, what sort of day do we have today? We have a Gale. So a whole bunch of heart, huh? Now, do I have any more heart? I do. It is time to read this book. Considering the gale, considering my health. Yeah. Librarians read all the time, right? That's what they do, right? Anyway, we need 4. Now, the problem is, I could use my whist over here. However, I need the whist in order to get the Undertaker's help. Am I correct on this? Yeah. Unfortunately, it is true. So I need another one of them. Who's down at the bar? Orchard Keeper is some nectar and a little heart. So I can actually use that, right? Yeah, let's go get the Orchard Keeper. Good. The Orchard Keeper. In Cornwall, it's quite possible to take a stride from the richest vegetation into the abomination of desolation. It's been said in mockery that Cornwall does not grow wood enough to make coffins for the people. Alright, so there we go. And here, good Orchard Keeper's assistant. Good Orchard Keeper. Drink this. Drink this and try not to think too much about it. Good, good. Open this place up, please. Progress, progress, progress. So we're going to read a book. We're going to strive for a book a day. There we go. We have our illumination trainer. Metal, Arab. 2 things are aligned to Arab, right? One's Bosk and one's Skolepskafy. Both of which are difficult until I get a whole lot more. Anyway, here we go. The Other Line. One of Samuel Savage's more thoughtful works, an allegorical play about the city Clarity, a city that is also a book, and the sentences which inhabit it. The lords proverbial and the lords disquisitional war in the streets of Clarity, while the punctuants get drunk on inks and supply the jokes, though, by Savage usual standards, there aren't very many jokes. The final act sees Lord Proverbial unsealing City Clarity's gate to expel the population into the unknown. The formula that they use for the unsealing is a real one. It can be used with knock and preliminary meter to create a gate sign of power. That's good. Confounding parable is worth saving. The preliminary meter. Yet more knock out of a heart book. Alright, well, in we go. We will learn you. We will throw you on the tree. We will grow stronger still. Meanwhile, this book has been read. We're going to declare this desk the has been read desk for now. Oh, I should mark what they give, because that was a confounding parable. That's good to have. Confounding parable. This is 2 moon, 2 rose, 2 sky. Confounding parable. 2 moon, 2 rose, 2 sky. That is a very good memory to be able to conjure. Alright, and what more? Oh, the moon is possibly relevant here. Getting up to 6, so I got 2 there, 1 there, though I don't know where I'll get the rest. Yeah, we'll see. Preliminary meter. You go on the tree, yes. We can put you here and get Faust. Put you here to get Whist. Um. The extra whist will allow me to combo assistance up pretty high, so we're gonna do that right now. Alright, good. Progress being made much faster than last time. Now, I probably could have executed that already, but that's our plan for tomorrow. Target right here. We need more grail. Oh, I should definitely be just saving the confounding peril. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have any cocoa, unfortunately. Oh, I keep forgetting I can give the rector a candle. Anyway, let's keep going, right? It's rain. Oh, it's a wonderful thing. I could definitely open this up with just Miss Killy. Who's down at the bar today? For cheap money? Nah, Miss Killy comes with us. Then up there, probably Mr. Killy. We get them both. And should I try reading a book? Could you maybe both help me today? I should talk to Miss Killy about the weather. Good. Excellent. Mr. Killy comes with me. Plans moving along. What should I read today? Try the knock book again. I go get a memory of the sea. Yeah, let's do that. Then read the knock book. Good. Alright. Take advantage of the weather. Alright, go unlock that. Beautiful. Go and talk to you. Have you ever thought about endings? Proper endings? Sure you have, given your profession. Alright, there we go. Got a memory of salt. Let's try reading. Book in hand, soul right there, memory of salt, extra. Oh, I actually have skill for this now. Oh, this is simple. I didn't even have to do that. I have skill now. Life is so different when you're skilled. Alright, Miss Killy, open this up. Got a skin shuck mead. Do I know how to make that? Skin. I don't. I still don't know how to make that. That has to be used for special circumstances. Alright, so, anywho, coffin maker, right there. Moving a whole lot faster this game. Out of necessity, I think. Alright, good. More books. So, books. That's how I'll spend the rest of the day. Alright, we have read Traveling at Night by Christopher Iliopoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist. Literate, entertaining, bewildering. The wood lies outside the walls of the manses. As any student of the history knows, the manses has no walls. Iliopoli describes how he came to make repeated visits to a dream wood by what he calls silver dreams. Trying to think your way into the wood, he explains, is like thinking your way to being in love. He did find a secret that helped. So this is impulse, and that's very useful. Edict's liminal. So this has to be marked somewhere. This is back up there. I have to organize this so much better. Impulse. 2 moth. What's the other side of it? 1 nectar. 2 moth. 1 nectar. Good. Marker liminal meter. Get that back. We learned edicts liminal. We are expanding quickly, which is what you want, right? And we have books uncategorized. These are books uncategorized. Now we just read. Alright, edicts liminal, you go on the tree. Good. Sapphire. There's a prophecy of a glorious city that mortals could raise, but the hours of the Chancel have decreed that it will not exist. Decrees of the Chancel are not defied, but now and then they have been circumvented. We might conceive a city with walls of shining flint that could be raised in dreams, in the Mansus. This would be Nyctodromy. Alright, well, some fet. Rapid progress. I can read a couple more books, right? Just to find out where I should put them. It's good to have more moves in a day. Alright, one more. This is very readable. And I have a memory for it. Put you there, there. No nectar though. That's a problem. Here we have Geminiad. Part 2. Okay. Isle water. You get to come to the right there. Well, I have stuff to serve people. Like all these candles, they need to be placed away. And I'm probably just gonna. Can I put them in the hall? Can I put them next to the... How would this place catch on fire? Nobody knows. No one can figure out how this place caught fire. Oh, come back to me. Really? Oh, there we go. Can't tell. No one knows. It's just a mystery. Alright. Wonderful day. Now we need 3 knock, or knock should be pretty easy, right? Especially since I have spare shaft. What sort of day do we have today? Storm. This is important, right? 4 heart. Like Miss Killy can just go in there today, so we should get her. Miss Killy can do a lot more than that today. Do I have any chore? I do not. Do I have any heart skill? Oh, this is so rough. I can't sort through them like... I have to go like this. Alright, from right to left. And it still doesn't work. Yeah, I really hate this. The UI needs work. I mean a lot of work. Alright, so... As much as it feels like it's wasting to use the storm right there, or use it to read a book. Alright, don't think too hard about it. Go get Miss Killy. Thank you, Miss Killy. Come with me. Go get the Rector. Pay his price. Good. Get that. Good. Get that. Talk to Miss Killy about the storm. Good. Then... categorize this book, right? No. Read Grail book? Yes. Well, wait. Do I have a Grail skill? Should probably check on that, right? I do not. That's unfortunate. 6 rows. I think I have 1 rose. 3 rows, and then a memory would be 5 rows, and I could probably get in there, right? There's no need to lunge. There's one more easy book somewhere. Where are you? Easy book. Right there. Advice on containment. We will read this with some shaft. Oh, wait a second. More knock. Ugh. Alright, we suspend reading for today. We just categorize stuff. We're opening rooms. That's what we're doing today. Good, 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 good. It's a very easy heart book. Kind of like this. Oh, the orchid transfigurations are right there. Take advantage of the weather. And then over here, you need a little more knock in your life, right? There you go. That's enough. We'll open up 2 rooms. And we will categorize all the books. Thank you for doing right. Open up that room. Any more books? For books. Books, books, books. No books. Why'd that take so small amount of time? Oh, look of teeth. I can probably manage that, right? Because I have there's 1 scale, 2 scales. No, probably can't. I need some weather for that. Anyway, that's a good use for a day, right? There's no nothing beyond that. 3 nectar, 4 just about anything. Alright, continue making progress into Z house. Way too many books in my inventory. Need to get some chore out. I need to read these 2 knock books. That's 1 knock book, rather. Alright, so what type of day do we have today? Hail. It's a knifey day. Do I have anything that needs a knife? Yeah, but that could be used for anything. Sky? No. Alright, so I don't have any easy edge books, so I think the weather is just going to be wasted today. But we're going to read this book with this skill, right? Yeah, that's our book for the day. And we're going to go over and get Mr. Killy with our list. Good. He will come help. And we talk to him about endings. That will get that started. Everything's moving according to plan. Coffee maker can now open that. Ground floor of the Grand Ascent. What more should I do, huh? Just read a book. Get a skill, put the skill on the tree. You got the ground floor. Wonderful. It has nothing. That's also wonderful. Alright, so we have read Advice on Containment. Theresa Blake discusses ways to keep wood things out of trouble and mantis things in it. Theresa is irritatingly light on specifics, insisting above all that the duties of an adept are the duties of a host, A conjured spirit should be kept in as luxurious vessel as possible. Kind of wish that was my life, eh? Theresa notes similarities between the lantern-long habit of scrinning, returning to the physical world despite their absence of a body, and entering a mirror or light, and Pomander's techniques of confining Mantis Long to mirrors. She wonders whether Pomander himself might be lured to visit Hush House, if provided with sufficiently alluring scrying. And here we have memory of a pattern. That's a really good one for what I'm up to. And we have, what are you? Glass blowing and vessel crafting? I've never seen you before. New things are strange. So, I have to find another shelf. Book problems are real problems. Alright, and then over here we get pattern to forge one knock. Pattern to knock one forge. Right? That was right? Yeah, to knock one forge. I'm the knock lord at this point. Definitely turn you into a skill. You need all the skills. And do I have a stronger knock book, right? Somewhere? No. These are all the wrong colors. Scale, moon, rose. Why is this here? I think this gives fear. I should read this again and make sure that this gives fear. I'm going to read that again and make sure it gives fear. Alright. Good, I'll see you in a minute here. Soul. Okay. Glass blowing and vessel crafting. It goes on the tree. Right there. Glass, the keeper. The highest purpose of a glass vessel, to separate what is without from what is within. Perhaps, Hushery suggests, this would be the first purpose of the first hour. And in the first moment to be the perfect understanding. Beware them who speak of perfection, for they will let you down. Alright, so, this is about it for the day, right? I'm gonna need another shelf. Unread books flee before me. This is fear, right? Yeah. Alright, hold on a second. Forward. Push you further. This is fear. No, this is fear. Fear. 2 scale, 1 edge. Which I'm pretty sure is right. Yes. We could save something for tomorrow. And I think we should save fear. Yes? We'll save our fear. Our fear will help us. I'm just an absolute knock lord. Saving these lessons because all of these are on the tree already, which means that adding any more to them is essentially a waste as it does not unlock any further skills. So weather today, Gale's pretty neat. Oh, there's stuff happening. I hope he's not going to ask for nectar again because of I have problems with that, right? So this Gale can let anyone get into that garden. Or Miss Killy can get up the stairs here. pastor could probably be encouraged to get to this point, though I don't have any Faust. I think we might be able to do that, right? So I need 3 more, and I've got 1 right here. Do I have 2 sky anywhere? That's again Faust. Do I have a memory of sky? That would be my memory of sky. So just go get Miss Killy, eh? She will help. Okay. Should probably use that to read. Alright. We've got advanced things there. Hopefully we will not need terribly many of them. Notice I'm avoiding expending... oh, wait a second here. Resources. So 3 heart. Fortunately, I don't have any heart save. The storm. I have nothing of use here. So I guess I send Miss Killy up the stairs, right? Which is unfortunately not all that useful to me. I even have a heart tool right there. Oh, I should have seen who was out at the bar before I did anything. Fisherman? I get Moon. Is Moon of any use to me? I don't think so. Alright. We're going to see who shows up here. And we're going to read a book. Here's my memory of... Yeah. Miss Killy is ready. Up the stairs, please, Miss Killy. We have Fraser Strathcoin. I can get books for both of those things. Do I have a Splinteria? I do not. They didn't send it. They only sent money. Gross earthly money. Alright, so I don't have any heart. Probably should have used the weather to read. I don't have any heart or any grail. I have 2 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows. I've got 5 rows, which is almost assuredly being able to read this book, right? So let's try it. Let's see if we can do this. Gonna get our memory. I don't have a rose tool. Mr. Fraser Strathcoin. You are interested in scale and lantern, and this is all about scale. He wants a scaly book, which thankfully we can actually do, right? So here we go. Librarian, I have urgent business with you. Philanthropist, collector, former librarian, complicated man, but not a cruel one. There is an image in the church in Strasbourg which has been inspiring dreams of flight, dreams of blessed alteration. This I would call spiritual progress. I'm concerned the church may disagree. Alright, let's go find that scale book, which I know exists. I shall enjoin the church to drown it. The conservative clerics then will be satisfied with this outcome, and those clerics who share my secret sympathies, they will hope, as I do, that in darkness and quiet it might develop further. Alright, that works. Meanwhile, I have hopes of reading a complicated rose treaty today. Miss Killy has done her work. Thank you, Miss Killy. Not really a exciting room. Fortunately, I don't have any way to motivate her heart. No, I already read this book. Oh, no, wait. I was here getting the confounding parable. Never mind. We're going to try to read this Rose book. Right there. With my... Oh, I can't do that. Question is, why use desk ever? And skill has to be Rosie, right? So that's the only one that matters. And I'm still short. And if I need to get a little lucky. But if it asks for another memory, I've got it. Unfortunately, if it asks for just about anything else, I don't got it. Alright, Mr. Strathcoin was happy with that and gave me a bronze. Means I can start learning languages. Shame I blew the first one, but it ultimately doesn't matter. Alright, there we go. We got the parable. Here we are. Still a chance. Alright, we have had another memory. I can do this. I got it. There's the memory. I got it beforehand because I know how to play the game now. We're gonna get it. Boom. And relevant furniture. Alright. Beautiful. So here we have a book that gives... Well, let's read it first. Letters from a Fugitive. Lars Westergren, explorer and murderer, spent 7 years escaping justice through his knowledge of byways and shortcuts in the bounds. Throughout that time, he wrote regularly to his daughter, possibly in part to taunt his pursuers. A year with the Legion du Soil, patrolling the bounds until he deserts. A month in the Priory of Captains in Morbihan. 7 days, or so he claims, in Ys behind the wave. Cornered at last by his pursuers, Westergren writes that he will attempt the paths of the sun. He doesn't seem sanguine about his chances, and indeed, this is his last letter. An editor's note adds that Westergren's whereabouts or end remain unknown, although he supposedly was sighted at the Christmas market in Vienna. Negotiations between invisible underworld figures that happen each year there in 1929. So here we have another confounding parable. So we have a book that has no use for us. And one of my favorite skills. That's more rows and more scale. So anyway, this book has no use. I don't want it to be infected, but I also don't want it... I don't have a useless area. I've already read that book. No, this is a marked. These are marked. This house does not have enough organizational space. Alright, you. Into the sea. Goodbye, whatever you were. The vase of gorse. You weren't even interesting. There. I will toss you down there and try to remember. Anywho. Path and Pilgrim. New skill, new day. Goodbye. Memory of loss is overwhelming. So we have Rose and Scale. Still haven't branched out all that much. Some chore. Every traveler crosses a threshold twice. The horned axe is the hour that faces both ways at every threshold. Find the answer to her riddles in birdsong. That will absolutely 100% help. And great day. Good job, everyone. Next target, this heart book. And I want to save Memory of Loss, I guess. Because the other ones I can get, I save fear. It's important to save something. Tomorrow, we proceed. What a great, busy day. Okay. Keep going. We got our fear back. It's raining. Rain is Grail and Nectar. Miss Killy can just get up there right now. It's hard to say not to do that, right? Yeah, Miss Killy, up the stairs, I say. Straight up the stairs. Good. Put you right there. I feel like when a recipe has produced something and the only thing left is an exhausted skull card, it should, no matter what, collapse down there. Because every time it's left up with one card left and it's just an exhausted soul card, I'm irritated. Meanwhile, time to read a book. So I have some chore. And I thought I had another secret of heart somewhere, right? Heart. No. I have a tool. Wait, this is a comfort, it's not a tool. I'm used to having tools. However, I do not have any. I just have stuff. So the rooms I am unlocking are aggressively boring. And I don't know if I can summon enough heart to read this book, which is a real shame. Well, let's look through my memory. I don't think I have anything. Moth, nectar, spooky stuff. More spooky stuff. So I can't read that book. Alright. Let time go forward while I consider. Maybe just open another room. Miss Killy can get here too if I bring her back. In fact, I'm going to bring her back. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on opening more stuff. Have more Grail anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Miss Killy, you are ready to go up those stairs. And while you are going up those stairs, I want to go back to town and I want to recruit Miss Killy. How is this possible? How does this work? Is Numa already upon us? No one can say. How is this happening? Creepy and weird. Yes, true. Also awesome? Yes, true. Alright. So that is going forward. This seems like half speed. This seems like full speed. I can probably read this Rose book, right? The Book of the Centipede. Probably can. And then, hey, also do this, would you please? Thank you. Heart is really represented here. So, Rose. Is my Fett still up? That's 2 rows. That's 4 rows, and over here is going to be 6 rows. Yeah, this is our book for the day. And bing! Get everything. Then read this book. Take that right there. Put that right there. Put that right there. Put this right there. Read this book. Wonderful. Probably going to last into the next day, which is a shame. I should read the scale book. Probably read this moon book. Probably not have too much stuff in my inventory. What is this? Oh, reading the book. Storm. Big important day. I can just, anyone can open up that. I can just use that to read this hard book, right? Because Miss Killy plus my chore can get in there. I'll just read this book. Oh, there's a book up for option. Book of the Centipede. In the mid-1860s, one Madame Yi presented an entertainment she claimed based on this book. The centipede, or the vagabond, always found her way into dark places. When she was punished for it, she reacted badly, in the manses as in Mia, where she kind of destroyed the entire civilization. And she's now banned from the manses. The river runs through the sands, out of myth and into legend. The painted river runs the other way. One is barred to the centipede now, but she finds her way back in sometimes. Can't keep her out. Intuition is here, and sand stories. Should I mark intuition? I'll have to categorize all these things better, right? Intuition, 2 rows, 2 moon. All the spooky ones just run together, right? Okay, good. Got that. Got our new skill. And we'll go on the tree. Meanwhile, I was deciding what to do today. I was going to read a book, the Heart book with the Storm. And I was going to hire basically anybody. No. Maybe go get the rector. Do I have Faust? I do not, unfortunately. And I don't have anything to go there. So I guess I'm just going to read this book, huh? That's not bad. Making a decision is better than sitting here and just wondering what I'm going to do. There's no harm to having... Sand stories cannot go on the tree. All this is on the tree? Which means sand stories needs to be leveled up. Can I do this? Rose and moon. Yes, I can level up sand stories. And you, and you, and you, and... It's moon, right? Yeah. You will go on the tree. And we use a lesson. This is how the game should be played. Oh wait, I haven't recruited anyone yet. Oh well. So now sand stories will go on the tree. Yes. Here we can get more shaft, which I prefer not to. Or more tryst. Ugh. A temple. The 7 tainted immortals we call Lygians are relentless in their appetite, and outcast under the laws of heaven. The Lygian Echidna learnt her shaping arts at the world's dawn, and even now the lionsmith values her skill. So every year they meet in the desert among the furnace shadows of the 7-coiled temple to share their knowledge about how monsters are made. We call these stories scolopscopy. Lygian Cleidochos has known all the great keys, and even now she holds the key of days. The gossip is birdsong. Alright. I guess I need another tryst, right? Because I already have 2 shaft. but I find that disappointing. Anyway, what else am I doing? I'm just going to read this book. Just read the book with the storm and the soul. It's hard to break into certain types of things. Oh, I should have seen if I had a 6 heart book. So I have that now that I have chore. Probably read this. Anyway, in you go. Don't min-max, just play. Alright, reading the book. Oh, this auction. It is the White Jade Tablet. In crackjack, and 5 tallies. That's a big old no right there. Good. Here we've read the book. The Orchid Transfigurations. Noon. Third volume of a compilation of quasi-Rosicrucian allegories, supposedly by Robert Flood. This is in the original Latin. A long dialogue between the Mountain Mother and the Vigilant Storm describes the ways in which both mountains and storms end, and the protections they use against those ends. But we must use the knife, said the lion-throned one, the noose, the flame, the waking word, against those who have passed the 3-valve door, so none may pass. That is our law, the law of the sun. I'm sorry, long exist, and they will continue to exist. Magaphine Mysteries, this is Solace. That needs to be put somewhere. Again, I am completely run out of shelving. Alright. You guys. Alright, this is Solace. 2 heart, 1 sky. 2 heart, 1 sky. That means it's going to be very easy to just read 6 heart books. Well, that's a fine... Oh, we gotta get our mysteries, right? This is our reward for that thing, what we did right there. We have a heart skill. It does go on the tree, where we get more health. The gods who are, which we call the hours, ward against the gods from stone and cast them down. What remains of the gods from stone we call plague, scourge, and catastrophe. Well, no one's perfect. Rapid, unstoppable progress. 4 heart is very achievable now, right? Except, we'll see who shows up in the bar. Alright, what kind of day we got? We have hail, which is sky and edge. So if we got anyone who's edgy in the bar, anyone needs sky anywhere? In the heart of the house, where the important things are. Do I have any sky? I do. But no Faust. I passed on getting Faust. That's a problem. Fisherman. 2 moon and 1 sky. So that's 4 right there, but I have no Faust. And then 5 when I show him this thing. Do I have a drink that can make him sky-like? No. I cannot get up to 6 sky as a fisherman. His other aspect is moon, which is... yeah, we can get that. Alright, we hire him. Seek assistance from the fisherman. Come with me. 2 moon, 1 sky. And again, no Fost, no Fost, no Happy. So how do I get him up to that? So I first talk to him right there. No, right here. That only gets him 1. Okay, we can do this. There we go. And then over here we get more. Right? Right. Correct? Correct. And now we read a book. Let's go get some scale, which we have right here. Just read it, right? Oh, it's a portable desk. I should make more use of that, I guess. Right, good. We have the rest of what is necessary coming. Good. Now in you go. No, that's not what we need. In you go. And now I tell you a story that just goes in circles. It's a confounding parable. And then we read a book, yeah? Read a book with some scale. Probably shouldn't have used my health if I was going to read a scale book. And Memory of Fear. And then am I really only going to get up to 5? Ooh. Do I have an hourglass anywhere? I found one. Why do I have a couch in my inventory? Oh, there's packages. I have packages to open. I hadn't noticed. No hourglasses. No. Oh, what's this? Naveen parchment. Never noticed you, eh? Alright, so proceed. Maybe get lucky. And then read the scale book again. And again, hopefully get lucky. Alright, there we go. You are ready to go. Open up that bedroom, my friend. Maybe time to start looking for specialized help. Alright, there we go. Are we going to be able to do this? Yeah, I can do that. I can add another memory. No soul, unfortunately. Memory, though. Yes, that I can do. And I think this is going to be my last day. At the end of day today, I will call it a break. Alright, read another book. Here we have The Republic of Teeth by an eccentric political tract by Valentine de Wolfe. Valentine suggests that rulers should be elected and governed by serpents, not their subjects, for the serpent, being cold-blooded in his nature, is incorruptible. Valentine's initial proposal is that the College of Electors should subject themselves to the bites of venomous serpents, which he grades and details, preferring the least dangerous, and should allow the resulting deliria to guide them in the choice of the people's representatives. He becomes concerned, however, by the practicalities of ensuring equal quantities of venom in each case, and gets halfway into a proposal for using birds instead in the selection process before giving up mid-sentence. We already have intuition, right? So this is a Serpents and Venoms. This is not a useful book, right? Yeah, this is intuition. And this is also intuition. So we can stack here. Oh, saving space. Nice. And we do this. We get our new skill. See if we can close off the first area. The first ring. Serpents and Venoms. We are so heavy on scale and No, you have to level up. Can we do this? Moon. Moon. We can. We are so heavy on moon skills. Where'd my intuition go? Oh, it's waiting for that. It's right there where you left it, in front of your face. If you would just open your eyes and take a look. No, I can't do this. Well, I'll do one more day then. One more day. One more day. Oh, open package. With herb. What is this thing? What is this fancy thing? One more day. One more day. One more day. Alright, here we got more packages. Yeah! We'll deal with those tomorrow. For now, we have to... Alright, I won't do one more day. Oh, I didn't save the intuition. Alright, I will do one more day. Alright, so take this, get the intuition back, which is definitely needed, and then see what kind of day we got today. Storm again. Stormy days are very useful, so anyone can get into the infirmary. So it's just anyone getting into the infirmary day, huh? Do I have any bigger heart books? Probably can read an 8. Or a big sky book. Maybe read you, traveling at night. I can probably read a pretty big sky book. If I use that for the purpose of knowledge. Alright, so first let's just open these packages to get them out of the way. Then we get this book and Storm, and I don't have any Faust. Do I have any Sky anywhere? I think I do. I think I do. Right there. Get another one of these. And here, you read with list, right? Good. So I can get Miss Killy, I can talk to her about chore, and then I can spike her up with a little more. I don't have any heart drink. Oh, I do. Isle water. Alright, go get Miss Killy. Speak to her about Aaron. Alright, we have made a plan. We are not yet in the age of specialist labor. Come, Miss Killy. We can see you get up and do wonderful things today. Oh, and I have to wait? Just wait? We're doing nothing? We're waiting. And Miss Killy comes up, and I give her a glass of Isle water. I believe this did nothing from the entire game, last game. Alright, here we go. We made that. Got intuition, by which we wait. Again, we wait. We found Domain Ravelaine. Should serve that appropriately. Good. Oh, it just got thrown outside. Can I put you there? Why can I not put you there? Good. That was what was in the package. Here we got that and that. So now we have to then consider serpents and venoms and the last of our stored lessons. Intuition goes there, right? Yeah. The effort has to be tryst. This gives us a little more of scale, I suppose. These are the mother's neglected children. We prefer that they pass not through any door. And then I was going to use the storm. Oh wait, the confounding parable doesn't stack with the storm. Well, I'll have to get lucky. That's alright. I've been lucky before. I've been lucky very frequently, actually. The skill... Oh, I do have a sky skill? Then that's all I need. Oh, and I can craft a Deer Day lens using the storm. These are very, very useful. But I want to read this book more than I want that lens. Alright, progress being made. Miss Killy is up and running. Time for her to open up the room. Good job, Miss Killy. Now we're going to open up another package. Serpents and venoms. You have to go on the tree. Action-packed opener here. Need some Faust. More Shaft. No thank you. One more Trist. Ugh. The last sun. The first sun. In the dawn times the sun was lower, so we gave it our blood. From our blood it knew us, so it was kinder. But those days are long gone. If we were foolish enough to find that first sun and give it our blood again, it would devour us. If we fed it the blood of our enemies, of course, it might devour them. This kind of thing you hear from cliff sophists. From the dawn times the sun was lower, so we gave it our blood. From our blood it knew us, so it was kinder. Its serpents brought us poisons to drink, and so we died. But we only died a little, and so we dreamed, and returned the next day to give it our blood again. Those times of peace persist in the lessons of hushery. Not thrilled about getting more Shaft. Well. But this was a lovely day, right? Let's see what comes of it in the end. Oh, I gotta open this package. My metal. Something especially tasty. Alright, we've got Bing, the infirmary, and the vomit. Precious Dolly. And then Mist Kiss Water. All sorts of stuff that needs to be taken to the greeting cabin. All sorts of stuff, indeed. Alright. No, don't do that. Serve appropriately. And this goes right there. I swear it's much smaller than it looks. Okay. Where'd it go? Serious question. Where'd it go? Did it go all the way back? Yeah, it did. I have to start pouring this stuff down my guests' throats. There we have Ruby Wise Ruin, which I should not be shy about using. Unfortunately, it cannot be served appropriately, right? Cannot help but finish the bottle. Even more. I have so much cocoa. All the grail in the world is up there. Put you right there. Seems so wrong that I can't. Really? Alright. Alright, we're ready to make our conquest there. Meanwhile, we've opened a package. Ruby Wise Ruin. We will utterly ruin someone who comes here. That is for certain. Alright, and categorize a book, right? There's plenty of places that can serve as repositories for books in here. We've read a book. Traveling at Night, Volume 2. The Annotated Dream Journals of Christopher Iliopoli. Illipoli, sometimes called the only readable occultist, literate, entertaining, bewildering. There's an extensive discussion of the comparisons between Illipoli's own dreams and those of Emperor Elagabalus, who Illipoli regards as a dupe or avatar of the sun in rags. The white is the west of the world, Illipoli remarks, and winter does not wait forever. Elagabalus found his way to the white door at last, thankfully. Speech can't pass the white door, and honestly, Elagabalus never had anything very interesting to say. I tried to follow in his footsteps, but I never learned enough of the white. Suppose I'm thankful for that too, but here's what I do know. Solace. Should go on the solace shelf. Founding parable. Fear. Pattern. Intuition. Solace. This is a much better way of organizing things. Alright, so bing, a new book. Oh, it's a really easy scale book. Shall be processed immediately. Alright, so for a first play session, I want to say this has gone extremely well. We are surging, I say surging into the house. We finally got a skill which we cannot put on the tree, which is because we don't have a lesson for it. We do have a sky skill though. So we are going for Jack of all trades, master of all trades this run through. Hopefully going to be using the lessons effectively as I progress through the game. Yeah, really easy scale book. It's got a Skolexcopy brand on it. Things which should not be studied. Anyway, had fun this game. Did not have fun the last several sessions of the old game, where I was just clawing at the crafting system. But this was fun. Just ripping through it without much problem, knowing exactly what to do, know exactly how to make everything better. Yeah, I can get behind this. We should look and see. We've got illumination over there. Horomachistry there. I really should have been paying a lot more attention to that. I said I would, but there's this weird curve where it matters in mid-game, but then doesn't matter at all. So, illumination and horomachistry. Let's just take a look. No. Horomachistry can level up metal, but I don't have two of those. Bosk, Hushery, Nyctodromy, Skolexcopy. What should be illumination focused? Horomachistry, Ithastry, illumination. Oh, it's the one I don't have. So I can't increase my skills at all, which is alright. Like maybe on... No, I can't get 10 of any element, no matter what. What's my level 2 skill here? I've got 3 rows, I've got 3 scale. And neither of those can be bumped very much. I can get 5 scale, 6 scale regularly. So for rows, I can get 7 regularly, I think, my FET. 7 regularly, yeah. Alright, calling it here. I will continue more next time. I like making rapid progress. It's more fun to make rapid progress than to make no progress at all. Alright, gonna cut it off later, everyone. Bye 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 bye.